Hey there, my Tyler Perry Sisters fans. It's your girl Barbie J here with her 2 cents about a scene that we saw in this week's episode of Sisters. And you know it was a scene at that barbecue, baby, with baby Gary and Penelope carrying Gary's baby.
That's why she deserves to know.
Let's go.
Spot up now.
Danny, she's pregnant.
His life is going to implode if we do this. I can't do that to another black woman. What I heard was that he's over 2 black women. She deserves to know before she brings his baby into the world. I'm telling her, or you better.
Wait, what?
But I wanted to talk quickly about a small scene in there. And that scene was after the ladies, Danny, Andy, and Sabrina, met Penelope and sat down and talked with Penelope. And they were learning all this stuff because Danny was hilarious saying the stuff when she was like, "Can't Andy got a Gary too," and all of this stuff. And Penelope saying how she didn't like people driving Rolls Royce. She thinks that's just them showing off and stuff like that. And how dare they do that when there's so many people out there struggling and you driving around with a $500,000 car and blah, 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 blah. But my question is, when Penelope got up, Andy wanted to run out and leave, grab her pocketbook and run out and leave. And Sabrina was right along with her as a little follower. And Danny was like, "No, we ain't leaving. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere now." Danny's the only one that shouldn't even been there. She the one that needed to be leaving because she got a man at home that she ain't respecting. She ain't respecting at all. Being there, she shows she doesn't respect Preston. But the two different questions are, do you think Andy running out the door is the way to handle such a situation like that? She's saying, "I can't do this to another black woman. I can't do this." And Robin, not on the show, one of my commenters asked, was Andy confessing? Because she already did something like this. She was cheating on Jasmine when Gary had a wife and Andy didn't care. Now Gary has a fiance. Is Andy going to go back to Gary? Is Andy still messing with Gary? Because she kept saying she was done with him. So, but they asked, was she confessing? I don't think she was confessing. I think she just feels bad for poor Penelope, sweet little old Penelope, who's sitting there being glad that her fiance is not cheating on her. Like, he's a good man and he's a faithful man. And that's when, and I know Gary would never do that to me. And Danny was saying, "I'll never say never. You never know. People out there being polygamous or whatever she was saying." I was like, "Oh my God, Danny, stop." But do you think running out the door is the way to handle it? Do you think what Andy and Sabrina wanted to do, running out the door, is the proper way to handle that? Or do you think possibly that maybe Andy should have asked Jordan to speak with him on the side and let Jordan know the truth, that she knew Gary because she used to date Gary, or she's been seeing Gary for the last 9 months or whatever? Should she have done that to make him aware so he could tell his sister? Because they're meeting the sister for the first time. So you can't really come out and tell the sister because you don't know how she is. You don't know if she'll go into premature labor. You don't know what'll happen. You don't. That's why I think it was something that she should have pulled. This is my thinking. This is my 2 cents, and I want to hear what y'all have to say. Do you think she should have pulled Jordan aside, Andy, only Andy, asked to speak to him in private and tell him how she know Gary? And then the other question is, how many people think that Danny was right to say we should not leave here? That woman needs to know, because Danny said, all I hear is that mother effer is using or cheating is playing 2 good black women. He's trying to play them, and you want to walk out the door and not tell. She needs to know. She needs to know. So either you tell him or I'll tell her. If you don't tell him, I'm going to tell her. I don't think it was Danny's place to tell her. I really don't. But I think she was right that the girl needed to know. And she needed to know before she bust out with that baby. Because she's sitting there wanting to marry him and Andy's not wanting to tell her. Is Andy being self-absorbed? Is Andy the only reason Andy don't want to do it is because Andy's worried about her feelings, how she feels? She's jealous. Andy could be jealous and we don't even know it. Andy just might put that down if you think Andy's jealous that he's with this other woman and got her pregnant and stuff, is getting married and it's not her. And that she thought she was the ish. And she's finding out Gary was using her and playing her just like he was with Jasmine. So put it down in the comment section what you're thinking. I just want to hear what everybody has to say. But was Danny right about saying that Penelope needed to know? I don't think she was right. Danny was right to say she would tell her. I don't think Danny should be the one that told her. I'm going to say that much because she can't speak for what Andy went through with him. But do you think the part that Penelope needed to know ASAP about it was the right way, was the right thinking that Danny did? And so that's just my 2 cents about it. Y'all let me know, like I said, what y'all think. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment right now, hit that subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, and it'll let you know every time I upload. Oh, hit the notification bell and select all so you know every time I upload some new content. Then I ask that you hit the thumbs up button, the like button, write a comment, and share, because sharing is caring. It's your girl, Barbie J, saying I'll see you in the next video. Peace.